Scrum Podcast. First of all, I would like to thank all my Scrum supporters. Thank y'all for subscribing to my channel and liking my video. Okay, here we go again. Jim Jones and Camron. Well, we all know Jim Jones and Camron, they had their little words. 50 Cent and Camron. Well, 50 Cent came on Camron's show and, they got to discussing Jim Jones. So Jim Jones responded. Jim Jones basically, he did a interview with Jason LeBoy. He got up there and he discussed things between, Mace and Camron, how their relationship came back together after years. Well, today, Jim Jones got on the Breakfast Club and he was full of energy. Jim Jones, in the last couple of weeks, he's been coming out with new videos. His new album comes out Friday. So Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy, they was asking him, why people don't really give him credit on all the good music he been making for decades. So Jim Jones was like, fuck credit. You know what I'm saying? He want the debit. So Charlamagne the God, being who he is, they gotta, hype it up and get some controversy going. So he asked Jim Jones, basically told him that why Camron around here saying that you snitch, which Camron really didn't say Jim Jones snitch. Camron just said that, Jim Jones be basically, using dudes as ducks, pitting them in certain positions and like basically using the dudes as crash dummies. Like every time somebody come around Jim Jones, Camron was basically saying he send them dudes on dummy missions and they wind up in jail doing time. Well, Jim Jones, he basically said, fuck that, Tell Camron put up 10 million, I fly out to him like right now, put up 10 million and I basically box his head off. He called Camron a bird brain, you feel me, like he was taking shots. And he also said, like, when they did the verses, Camron was still mad about that because the crowd booed Camron when they was going against the Locks because Camron basically forgot his freestyle. But he gave the Locks his prop. Jim Jones gave the Locks his props. He basically said that, they came prepared, we didn't come prepared. But yeah, so Jim Jones like, 10 million, I'll fly out, You've been hanging around Mayweather and them, set it up, any gym, 10 million. I'm like, damn, Jim Jones coming like that, 10 million for a fight? But so then they brought up the situation with 50. He's like, don't even bring him up. Like 50's a sucker. But can't they all just get along, bro? Like these dudes, like they created the Diplomats, They gave us Dipset. Like let bygones be bygones, Jim Jones might as well get on the podcast train and get with Mace and Camron, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But you already know what's about to happen. Mace, last time they got into it, Mace showed up on the podcast like 2-3 days later with a bucket of popcorns. I think this time Mace might show up with the nachos because Camron, he gonna go in on Jim Jones. Jim Jones talking that big money, 10 million. So let's see what happened from there. But it's crazy because Camron's beefing with, Chad Johnson over Camron was talking about Chad Johnson and saying he was weird and saying weird things on the Stephen A. Smith show. And Chad Johnson pretty much told Camron, pull up, I'm gonna be in Miami. He said, I'm in Miami, you in Miami. Matter of fact, I'm coming to Harlem on Friday, and I'll be there at 5 o'clock. So everybody calling Camron out for the squabble, man. So let's see what the response gonna be. But I really appreciate y'all subscribing to my channel. We getting the, we coming up. So if you're watching this video, just hit the subscribe button, leave a comment in the comment section, and tell me what you think about if Camron and Jim Jones was to get in the boxing match. I know it ain't gonna be no 10 million because that's a big piece of money. So, but tell me who y'all think will win between Camron and Jim Jones. But until the next video, I'm out. Peace.